This is Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 15. They take up all of them with the angle. They catch them in their net and gather them into their drag. Therefore they rejoice and are glad. Therefore they sacrifice unto their net and burn incense unto their drag, because by them their portion is fat and their meat plenteous. Shall they therefore empty their net and not spare continually to slay the nations? Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, pushing this word in all sincerity and in truth. To the hopeful elect, 144,000, and the rest of the men and women and children that will receive mercy from the Lord in these last days. Shalom. I'm the brother Dama Agabar, here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. All right, and I start this lesson with Habakkuk, the first chapter, showing you what this devil Esau Edom is doing, and he is catching all nations, all people all over this world via these elites, their new world order, and their plans via this new digital beast system that they're basically are going to force all nations and all people under. All right. And no matter who's in office, no matter if you got Kamala Harris, no matter if you got Donald Trump, they're all going to lead you into some form of this digital beast system, whether you want to believe it, accept it or not. You see? So you people need to get out of this illusion that, Trump and Kamala Harris are, opposing one another, that they're all doing their own thing, that Trump is fighting against the plan of these elites. Hey, they're all working for the same team at the end of the day. It's all theater. It's all an illusion. It's all to make it seem as if, one is moving towards more of a nationalist type of vibration and the other one is doing the bidding of the globalists. They're both doing the bidding of the globalists, whether you want to accept it or believe it or not. And the point is that, hey, they're casting this digital slave net over this whole planet Earth. And like I said, no matter who's in charge, who wins the presidency, no matter what nation, what country you're at, hey, all roads are going to lead to the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast written of in Revelation, the 13th chapter, via these digital currencies, this digital system, as I'm going to show you in this article I'm about to read. All right. And these devils are setting the stage. They're putting things in motion, and they're about to, cast this net over everybody, which is this digital slave system. And they're going to leave you one option and one option only. Either you're going to bow down and worship this new digital beast system, worship artificial intelligence, get down with this digital system, this beast system that they're creating, and sacrifice and offer your allegiance, make a blood sacrifice unto it, and bow down under this system and worship Esau Edom as your God, man. And what does it say here in the 16th verse? It says, therefore they sacrifice unto their net and burn incense unto their drag, meaning, this new digital beast system that they're implementing. And it all goes back to some form of idolatry, some form of ancient paganism, some form of ancient gods, man. Artificial intelligence, they're going to make you all bow down and worship this shit and make a blood sacrifice and covenant to enter into this shit via this micro CHIP, your blood sacrifice. You see, and this is why, like we've been telling you, they're going to crash this economy. They're going to do away with the dollar. They're going to bring more war, calamity, so-called T attacks, cyber attacks. As we're entering into this time, 40-something days left into this election, hey, all type of shit is about to happen, all type of so-called unexpected events, so that they can ultimately bring in this, cast this net, which is this digital slave system over all countries, which I'm going to show you in this article I'm about to read, which I'm going to get to the main point, all right? It says, hidden agendas, beware of the government's push for a digital currency, because that's ultimately the plans of these elites. This is the net that they're casting over all of you people eventually, man, which will make you bow down and have to worship Esau Edom, so he can have all form of surveillance, all form of power, all form of authority over all of you people by, having the ability to control how you can buy or sell or maneuver or, exist in this new digital system that they're able to create and have complete and total control over, man. But it's going to require your acquiescence and you bowing down. And once you, bow yourself down to this digital beast system, man, he's going to have the ability to be God over you, but he's going to present it as convenience, as safety, as life, as a way to get things back from all the calamity and chaos that he's going to bring, not knowing that it's all a snare and a trap for your souls, man. All right. And it says here, make way for the digital dollar. It says, whether it's the central bank digital currency favored by President Biden or the cryptocurrency being hawked by former President Trump, the end result will be a form of digital money that makes it easier to track, control, and punish the citizenry. See? So all this whole, Donald Trump is doing this. He's going to try to save America and MAGA. It's all fucking witchcraft. It's all sorcery, man. I saw the thumbnail for one of the brothers' video going into how MAGA is basically another form of witchcraft. You see, all of this presidential debate, it's all theater. It's all sorcery. It's all controlled. Both sides are controlled by these elites, man. And we've been telling you, Jakes, that, and telling everybody that, man. Don't be duped. Don't be deceived. It's all sorcery. It's all witchcraft, and it's all a snare and a net that is being casted over everybody on this planet, man. You see? It says, for instance, weeks before the Biden administration made headlines with its support for a government-issued digital currency, the FBI and the Justice Department quietly moved ahead with plans for a cryptocurrency enforcement team, translation, digital money cops, a virtual asset exploitation unit tasked with investigating crypto crimes and seizing virtual assets, and a crypto czar to oversee it all. No surprises here, of course. This is how government operates, by giving us tools to make our lives easier, while in the process making it easier for the government to crack down. And that's why I said they're going to present this shit as being convenient, as a solution to all of the problems, the chaos, the people getting wiped out financially when the dollar collapses. They're going to come with this answer and with all of these different tools to make it seem as if this is peace and safety, but it's going to be sudden destruction upon everybody that falls and that is entangled within this snare and trap of this new digital system that they're implementing. All right. It says, and this is why scriptures tell you that we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. His methods, what he's trying to accomplish. We've been warning you and telling you these things out of prophecy through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You see? It says, indeed, this shift to a digital currency is a global trend, you see? It's going to be global everywhere, all over the earth, man. And all of these governments, all of these prime ministers, all of these different countries around the world, they're all in on it. They're all going to, eventually issue this digital slave system. All right. It says more than 100 other countries are considering introducing their own digital currencies. It says China has already adopted a government-issued digital currency, which not only allows it to surveil and seize people's financial transactions, but can also work in tandem with its social credit score system to punish individuals for moral lapses and social transgressions and reward them for adhering to government-sanctioned behavior. You see, all a system of complete and total control and slavery. All right. If you do what you're told, if you take the required inoculations and regulations and whatever the government tells you to do, whatever they tell you to obey, whatever they tell you to accept as real news, and whatever they tell you is fake news, as long as you accept it and play ball and are good slaves of this new world order, you'll be rewarded. All right. You'll get your CBDC'S every month. You'll own nothing, but you'll be happy because, at least if you're playing ball and you're being a good slave, you can get your daily necessities and your daily needs for that day, as minor and as meager as they may be, but you'll still be able to somewhat, survive, man. You can see, and this is what the Klaus Schwab, the WEF, the Noah Hararis, all these different, G Summit meetings, all these different talking points that they're presenting to you people, sustainability, fixing the world through climate change, reducing everybody's carbon footprint. You see, it'll be through this system is how they'll be able to implement it. And all you people that are left after the smoke clears and all hell breaks loose that acquiesce to this system, hey, you'll be able to somewhat, live some type of meager life and some basic life via technology, artificial intelligence ruling over you in this man's new world order. You see? And this is everything that you people are being slowly introduced to. This is why they've been giving you all these cell phones, all this access to technology, making technology and everything like that ubiquitous on every level. This is why every aspect of your life is being merged and being, you know, um, accessible through technology. You see? It says, as China expert Akram Karam wrote for the Washington Post, with the digital yuan, the CCP will have direct control over and access to the financial lives of individuals without the need to strong arm intermediary financial entities. You see, this is why they don't want you to have cash. Because with cash, you have some form of a financial freedom. You can go out here and move and operate and buy and sell without the government having wind of what you're actually spending that cash money on. You see, but with this new system they're about to implement, that won't be possible. It ain't going to be no side hustles. All you women out here making money off of OnlyFans and, prostitution and, bartering for goods and services will no longer be an option, man. Every single aspect of how you buy and sell and transactions and how you can get money and your ability to have anything will be controlled by the government. And you won't be able to weasel or move about without them having access or having wind into it, man. Especially if you're known not to obey orders, if you're known to be somewhat not going along with the agenda, if you're tweeting things that they deem to be false news, or if you're not taking your jump shots, if you're not coming under the order of whatever they're commanding you to do, they can't have that anymore. All right. And with this digital system, you won't be able to move around like that anymore. You'll be complete digital slaves, totally obedient and totally dependent upon the powers that be, which will make them in essence like gods. You see? It says, in a digital yuan consumed society, the government easily could suspend the digital wallets of dissidents and human rights activists. Right. So, hey, at any point that they deem you unfit to be in society, they can turn off your microchip. They can turn off your access to government issue, from your CBDC, from your monthly stipend, turn off your electricity, restrict you from traveling. They can totally erase you out of the society, man, and make you be a social leper. You see? It says, where China goes, the United States eventually follows, and it's all going towards the mark of the beast, this digital beast system, man. You see? And like I said, it's a global agenda. So what you see happening in China, because China is the model, as Schwab said. And what they're doing over there, they're going to eventually do over here. It says, inevitably, a digital currency will become part of our economy and a central part of the government's surveillance efforts. Combine that with ESG initiatives that are tantamount to social media credit scores for corporations, and you will find that we're traveling the same road as China towards digital authoritarianism. And as journalist John Brooklyn warns, digital currency issued by a central bank can be used as a tool for government surveillance of citizens and control over their financial transactions. And it's more than just your financial transactions. It's control over you as a person completely. Like I said, he'll be able to be God, man. A digital God. He'll be able, they're going to be able to have surveillance under the skin, to know what you're thinking, to be able to track your emotions, your biometrics, man. And they're going to create a grid on this planet to where no matter where you're moving, no matter where you're going, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, he's going to try through artificial intelligence and technology to be able to tap into every single thought, emotion, and action, and to predict what you'll do in particular situations, and try to become the Most High, try to become God through this digital system. You see? And like I said, it's all going to lead to that MOTB. Once they got that MOTB in you, that's it. Hey, then they'll be able to, then you won't have any more autonomy over your body. And if they want to put 20 microchips in you, if they want to put a neural link inside your brain, if they want to be able to put things in you so that they can surveil you under the skin, be able to wash your brain from having particular critical thoughts. If they want to, take away that part of control that part of your brain that gives you faith in a higher power, or the capacity to rebel against whatever they're doing, they're trying to have access to tap into all of that, to cut it off and to control it and make you a straight fucking slave, man. This is what this shit is all about, man. All right. It says, As such, digital currency provides the government and its corporate partners with a mode of commerce that can easily be monitored, tracked, tabulated, mined for data, hacked, hijacked, and confiscated when convenient. And it's going to go deep. Hey, and it's going to start by, it's not going to be just your ability and how you're moving on the earth. It's going to be literally even with you. This is why they're, data is the new gold mine. This is why they want to know what's going on inside of you. They want to have access to your biometrics. They want to be able to control you just as easily as they can control, your CBDC or, any type of a computer or piece of machinery. All right. And this is why they so pushing this transhumanism agenda, so that they'll be able to control you just like they can control a robot or a computer, manipulate your genes, manipulate your molecular DNA. And basically, if they want to, they can use their technology and their CRISPR and their gene editing technology. If they want to turn you into a goddamn butterfly, they'll be able to do that. It's a very deep and very heinous thing that the devil is trying to do. But the point being is that all roads lead to the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast, man. It says the push for a digital currency dovetails with the government's war on cash, which it has been subtly waging for some time now. Much like the war on drugs and the war on terror, this so-called war on cash has been sold to the public as means of fighting terrorists, drug dealers, tax evaders, and even C19er germs. In recent years, the mere possession of significant amounts of cash could implicate you in suspicious activity and label you a criminal. That's going to be the same thing. Hey, if you don't eventually have all of your information gone digital, your digital wallet, your digital ID, your digital this and your digital that, hey, they're going to be able to label you a criminal, a non-compliant citizen, and therefore they'll be able to separate you from society as a whole. And you'll be shunned by those that bow down and that worship the beast and took his mark, and that's a part of this system. Like I always say, you'll be just like Edgar Findlay on Demolition Man. If you don't bow down to this system, you'll be a social leper, man. You'll be ostracized from society. Nobody will take you in. You won't be able to do anything on the society unless you eventually bow down to this new beast system. You literally will be killed, separated, starved to death, unable to, you'll basically be outdated from society, man. You'll be like now how everything has gone digital. You'll be like a CD player or a tape deck player. Those things just are obsolete now. Those things don't really exist. Nobody buy those things anymore. That's the type of citizen you'll be eventually if you don't bow down and upload yourself to this damn system this man is creating. It says, in recent years, just a mere, right there. It says, the rationale by police is that cash is currently for illegal transactions, given that it's harder to track, can be used to buy illegal immigrants, and denies the government its share of the take. So doing away with paper money will help law enforcement fight crime and help government realize more revenue. And according to the economist Steve Forbes, the real reason for this war on cash, start with the big bills and then work your way down, is an ugly power grab by big government. People will have less privacy. Electronic commerce makes it easier for Big Brother to see what you're doing, thereby making it simpler to bar activities it doesn't like, such as purchasing salt, sugar, big bottles of soda, and Big Macs. Right. It says this is how cashless society, easily monitored, controlled, manipulated, weaponized, and locked down, plays right into the hands of the government. Right. So, once they get this system in place, you can't just go to the grocery store and just buy and eat food and buy whatever you want, go to the drive-thru whenever you want, consume all of this food, buy furniture, buy this, buy that at your own discretion. You see, it's going to be the way for them to completely, control what you can have, what you can own, and what you can't own. That's why Klaus Schwab said you'll own nothing and be happy, man. And this is the system that is being pushed on all of us, man. But we know it's going to come to a point to where, you're going to have to, totally just walk out on faith and totally, hey, just be separated from this society, man. And that's when our faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to have to be with us in that day. All right, we're going to have to be like pilgrims here on the earth, because the only way you're going to be able to do particular things is by, you're going to have to deny Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, deny, and your faith and trust is going to have to be in this system. And whatever it is that they want you to have or you can't have will be totally up to them, and it's going to be complete hell on earth, man. But at the end of the way, it's all leading to the MOTB. And all this information that I'm reading is just ways that they're going to slowly, gradually, bring everybody into this system. All right. So let me get this and I'm going to close it. I don't want to make this too long, man. But this is Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that mark is that charagma, that C ragamuffin, that micro C hip. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And remember, and it goes a lot deeper than just buying or selling, man. Like I said, if you want to receive your daily ration of water, your daily ration of electricity, power, your ability to travel, to have a job, to be actually, identified in this man's society, and to, function, do your daily functions and get your daily necessities. If you don't eventually have this charagma, those things and those access to those things, you will not have access to. Like I said, you will be killed. You will be separated from this system as a whole. No more ballparks, no more concerts, no more movies, no more walking into the grocery store, no more buying clothes, no more getting milk and cereal for your children or whatever the hell you might need to survive. You will not have access to these things unless you bow down to this system, in which he will have total autonomy and control over your access to these things. And whatever he gives you, you will gladly receive and you will have to take, because that'll be the only option that you will truly have, man. You see, and this is why, hey, our faith is going to be in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and we're not going to bow down to this system, nor, put faith in this man, to believe that only if we bow down and worship Esau in this new digital beast system that we can have bread, food, water, and life. You see? And this is what Esau is pushing. Look, if you don't get down with my system and bow down and worship me, you're through out here. You won't be able to survive. I won't give you these things that the Most High created for us freely to have, man. And that's where a lot of our people are going to lose their life to try to save their life, thinking that this is going to be life and salvation. And through this is going to be the only way to go to live, which is not true, man. But our faith is going to be in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai all the way until the end, Lord willing. We're part of the elect, but we're just giving you warning and letting you know this is where everything is headed. This is why all of this calamity, the order out of chaos, the financial collapse, civil war, this third world war, all these things are just, things that he's using ultimately to cast this net of this snare and digital system over all the world, man, with the illusion that this is the only way to survive, and it's through him you're gonna is the only way that you can get what you need to survive, which is not true. So with that, I'm gonna close it. All right, Lord willing, this was edifying. I wasn't all over the place, but all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit in me to do this lesson. Lord willing, you were edified. Stay prayed up, stay strong, keep believing. Shalom.